20 of the 22. And we're back for more of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel for the PC. And we're going to go ahead and take care of this business here. What we're going to do, it's going to be awesome. And yeah. How you doing? Doing alright, man? Hanging out? Hey there, Reen. Thanks for stopping by. Might I ask where Elisa and Laura are? Those two lovely flowers would do wonders in brightening up this dreary old building. Uh-huh. Let's not make Reen's laugh even harder than it already is. Haha, sorry. I probably shouldn't think out loud. Oh, you lesbian, you. Haha. I still haven't talked to Angelica much, but she's definitely an interesting one. That aside, your request was for me to assist with testing out the Orbal bike, wasn't it? So what will I be doing? Oh, please, I could hear you making those vroom vroom noises before you even stepped through the door. I was not, but wait, does that mean... Yeah, we want you to ride the Orbal bike. Cool. Me? I can't deny that's what I wanted this to be, but I never expected it to actually happen. I'll give you all the juicy details when we're actually ready to test. Before we start, however, we want to make sure you have the time. Oh, I have the time. I'm not going anywhere. So how about it? You ready to ride? Yes, I am. I'm also ready to hiccup, obviously. Okay, let's ride. Haha, good answer. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about the bike. Everything you see here is something that Angie asked me to build for her. And because of that, the bike's been fine-tuned to meet her specific needs. In a nutshell, it's all Angie. The engine, the brakes, even the handlebars. You spelled brakes wrong, sir. I see. As you might expect, she and that bike are practically symbiotic. When she's on it, she's a sight to behold. I'm sure she is. But because we've tuned it specifically to her, it's become a little too tough for anyone else to handle. Haha, think of her as an unruly horse. There's no denying she's a fine bike, but she doesn't play nice with strangers. Well, neither do I. You don't hear me bitching about it. Right, I'm really hoping I make it through this alive. Don't scare him now, Angie. Crow's ridden on it just fine. But I suppose he's been working on this box since we started, too. Compared to him, you're a complete beginner. Which is great. You'll have a more objective opinion after your ride. I guess it makes sense why you asked me, then. Haha, feeling a little nervous, are we? I don't know about all that, but you never know, man. Let's head over to the highway. You know, because we're on the highway to hell. We've never been able to go out to the highway here in Trista, so that's something. That's something exciting. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Mustard style, even. Nah. I'm on a bike. Cool. So, what are Toa and Crow doing? Angie and George told us you'd be doing this. So I came along to show some support and take some time off work. Uh-huh. Mary's isn't quite as sweet as little Toa's here. Like I said before, this bike's at least partially my baby. Think of me as an overprotective father, making sure you don't mess up and hurt my girl when you take her out. Thanks. Crow, don't make him any more nervous. Don't worry, Reen. just ignore everything this guy says. I do, and it's worked out great for me. We can rebuild the box, so stay focused on keeping yourself safe. Right, thanks. Do you have much experience riding horses? Actually, yeah. Really? You shouldn't have any trouble then. She's a whole different beast, but the basics of riding are the same. So have fun. Thanks, Angelica. That helps. I won't let you down. Alrighty then. Okay then, this should be just about everything you need to know. I think I get it now. The 3 things you want me to test are starting up the bike, shifting gears, and coming to a stop, correct? That's right, we want to see how you handle everything. Let me give you a few pointers. You might not really get them until you're on the bike proper, though. Hit me. First of all, you can't ride if you can't get moving, so let's talk about how to get started. Starting the engine's simple enough. But how smoothly you ride off will depend on how well you can operate the bike's clutch. Okay. Once you shift into first gear, open the throttle and then slowly and steadily release the clutch. Release the clutch slowly and steadily when I start moving. Okay, I'll try not to forget. Next up is switching gears. Before switching gears, make sure to pull in the clutch quickly and firmly. Once you shift gears, release the clutch slowly and steadily, just like when you start her up. I can do that. The last thing you need to worry about is stopping the bike, which you probably want to know how to do. Probably. Might help a little bit. When you want to slow down, release the throttle, and apply the brakes to both wheels, front and back. You're going to want to give each one different amounts of pressure, though. Apply the brakes strongly to the front wheel and lightly to the back wheel. Wheeling and dealing and such. Back wheel. That should bring you to a smooth stop. Strongly to the front, lightly to the back. That's a lot to remember, but I think I can do this. Haha, that's the way. This is all about learning through experience and getting used to riding on the fly anyway. So what do you say, ready to go? You bet. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna ride a motorcycle. Or an Orbal bike, whatever you want to call it. Right then, first is starting up the engine. Meh! Wow, this is pretty intense. Kind of reminds me of how I felt when I first rode a horse. Right, let's push those nerves to the side and get going. Okay, so I pull the clutch level, shift to first gear, and twist the throttle. Now that I've done that, all I need to do is let go of the clutch and I'll be moving. Angelica told me how to do this. What exactly did she say again? So you gotta make choices here. Release the clutch slowly, steadily. Woo! Good times. Now we're talking. This is great. Haha, there he goes. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets back. He's gonna love it. Hopefully. Bum, 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 bum. You can never ride a bike in the Sky games. Wow, this feels amazing. I'm amazed at just how stable and smooth the ride is too, considering how heavy it is. I think I'm used to the speed now. Let's try switching gears. Right, first I need to roll off the throttle, then I need to pull in the clutch, change gears, then release it. Angelica told me I had to handle the clutch a specific way during all of this. What was it again? Alright, so we want to pull in quickly, release slowly. Oh right, I need to pull in the clutch quickly and firmly, then change gears. And after that I need to release the clutch slowly but steadily. Woo! Nice. There we go, perfect. Going this fast really does feel great. I get why Angelica loves this so much. Well, the fun's gotta come to an end eventually. It's probably about time to stop. Obviously I need to hit the brakes, but how much pressure do I put on them? So you want to strongly at front, lightly at back. I'm pretty sure Angelica said strong on the front brakes and light on the rear brakes. I stopped almost exactly where I expected to, so I guess I did it right. Nice. This thing's incredible, though. It feels like I'm still riding along even though I've come to a stop. But I guess I've got to snap out of it eventually. The others are waiting for me. I better head back now. Indeed. Test drive style. Welcome back, Reen. Well, how was it? I'm amazed, to say the least. The sheer speed, the engine's vibration, and the feeling of the wind as you ride along. I've never experienced anything like it. No amount of horse riding could have ever prepared me for this. Just wow. Haha, guess you've got some potential. Look at this guy. He's trying to act all calm and composed, but his face is just screaming, "Let me go back out and ride." Plain as day. Seems like you handled it really well, too, based on your report. I have to admit, I didn't expect those kind of results out of you. It's a pretty unwieldy machine. It's even more impressive considering it was his first ride with her, too. Nice to know I could have a worthy rival waiting in the wings. Not everyone can get that much praise out of Angie. You should pat yourself on the back. It's a real honor. Now we need to hear some more detailed impressions of each phase. But let's do that back at the engineering building. Good plan. Aw, they're having so much fun with this. Maybe too much. Maybe. But that's how we do things. Here at Thor's. Thanks, Reen. The info you gave me should come in handy. Glad I could help. I think she'll be much more stable ride from now on. I'll have to be sure to tell Elisa's mother about everything we learned today, if they end up mass-producing Orbal bikes. That could happen. Elisa's mother is the chairman of the Rhineford group, isn't she? I didn't know you were familiar with each other. The Ragnar and Rhineford families share a good relationship, actually. Oh yeah? They're both big names in Ruhr, right? Yeah, Angie's dad is one of the group's biggest shareholders, too. Wow, they are pretty close. Well, now you know. Elisa's mother provided the engine and a number of other parts for the bike, too. So that's how you got your hands on everything. That's right. Although whether or not Rhineford will actually mass-produce the bike is an entirely different matter. Their biggest goal is to turn a profit, so the only way it's happening is if we can show them that it would make money. Pretty much how most businesses work. Which is why we're currently trying to make it into something that the masses can handle. And today you were a big help in getting closer to that goal. Nice! Wow, I'd love to see that happen. Looks like you get it. I guess my first impressions of you were right on the mark. Oh, I haven't properly thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for helping us today. Here's a little token of my thanks. I'm gonna get Dragon Van. Okay. Sounds good to me. Are you sure about this? It seems like a really valuable quartz. Of course. I'm sure you'll be able to put it to good use. Well then, Reen, thanks a lot for your help today. I'd like it if you could help us out next time we need a hand, too. I'll cancel my plans as soon as you ask. Meh. Quest Born to be Orbal completed. Born to be wild. Alright. So we got Dragon Vein, whatever the beep that does. EP recovers on field and enemies drop more Sepith. So it's pretty much like a better version of Septium Vein then. I'm not sure if it increases the bonus the same amount, but it's not really specific about it. But it also recovers EP on field, so might as well put that on. And again, I don't know if they stack, but whatever, man. Whatever you gotta do. Whatever stops the tears at night. Born to be Orbal. I agreed to ride the Orbal bike and report on my experience. Although the Orbal bike was tuned for Angelica, I rode it perfectly. It was awesome. Perfectly? I don't know about that, but... but I guess kinda, sorta. Now that I've seen you give it a shot, I want to go for a ride myself. I hope George finishes those modifications soon. Mobius, bum bum. Bum 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 bum. All right, and now the main bulk of the quest. We want to head to the schoolhouse. The schoolhouse. Of course, as usual, you want to make sure you do all the stuff first, which we did. Bum, 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 bum. What the hell? Twitch, I don't know what you're trying to prove. Starting to piss me off a little bit. Let's see how the old schoolhouse has changed this month.